The city of Carson was incorporated on February 20th, 1968. It was somewhat of a neglected area. We had about 80 dismantling yards, 5 oil refineries. So it was an agricultural and industrial area with lots of landfills. Today you have a bustling city that's the most ethnically diverse in all of California.
The driving force behind economic development here is really Carson's location. So close to the ports of LA and Los Angeles, so close to LAX, and right where 3 major freeways intersect.
The Carson Corridor is a stretch of our main commercial street, which is located between the 110 freeway and the 405. The streetscape is an important aspect of creating a spine, creating something that brings everything together. The plan for the corridor is to really create something that is really vibrant for the community, both providing shopping, places to live, and places to play.
We're able to find places to put major facilities, retail, industrial, and even some residential, because we have these large properties that have a history of being landfills or junkyards. And once those are cleaned up, they suddenly become prime real estate. And that's really what gives us, frankly, an economic advantage here in the region.
The largest landfill is now the site of the Boulevards development, 160 acres. That's a big site. Well, now we've gone through site compaction and all sorts of remediation so that now we're ready to build this facility. 1.5 million square feet of retail space, 1,500 units of housing, theater, restaurants. This is really an excellent development where previously, what was it? Nothing.
The property value of that site will go from 0 to about $300 million, and you can calculate that as property tax revenues. The sales tax of that generated just for the city, not to mention the state and the county, will be about $9 million a year. When a business is looking for a location, they're looking for a place that their employees might live, as well as a worker base. We have as many as 60,000 people coming to Carson every day to work. And the more of them decide to move into Carson and live here, the better off we all are.
People should look at Carson as an opportunity to invest and locate their business. They won't find a better community in Southern California. It's friendly to the business community. Our residents are very supportive of us having a diverse tax base and a strong employment base. And we're very entrepreneurial in our approach, which I think matches the public sector and what they're looking for when they're making investment decisions.
Cal State University Dominguez Hills is located here in the city of Carson. It adds an element of higher education and culture that's very valuable and makes our city more attractive to visit or to move to.
What makes Carson a business-friendly community is that there is a shared community vision that business is part of a healthy community. We're standing in front of the South Bay Pavilion here in Carson, and today is Farmers Market Day. The mall was built in the 70s, and this was originally a swamp. It required extra effort and extra money to develop because of the conditions that we had here. And since then, we had a major facelift that was done in the 90s, which you can see now. And we're looking at the next iteration, which will involve additional freestanding restaurants and some other developments that our residents would like to see.
The Parks Department and Recreation Department together are very instrumental in making sure that people have an outdoor area to go in leisure time, exercise, just to relax and have a good time. Right now there's 12 parks in the city. There's 2 pools, there's 2 aquatic centers. The Hemingway Aquatic Center is built, which used to be an actual tank fill, an oil tank fill here in the city of Carson. It's one of the jewels here in the city. It's been a long time coming. It took about 20 years for it to be processed and get in place for in the city of Carson.
The big picture in Carson, as the city sees it, is a city with a distinct identity.
Rancho Dominguez Adobe is the site of the original Spanish land grant in the year 1783. It's the cultural and historical birthplace of Carson, California. The Goodyear blimp located in Carson is a landmark for our community. Many people identify us that way. The Home Depot Center is a $150 million sports complex. It's the Cathedral of American Soccer. We have 2 Major League Soccer teams, the Galaxy and Chivas USA, located here in Carson, and that acted as a catalyst to the economic development that we're experiencing today.
Now, the City of Carson is a strong contender to be named one of the most business-friendly communities in Southern California, and I think that's a hallmark of what our approach will be now and on a forward-going basis, that we do want to be friendly to our corporate citizens, make sure they're successful here, and that they have a great experience. And that's my personal commitment as the city manager as well.
Well, the motto of Carson, which goes back almost to its founding 40 some odd years ago, is "Future's Unlimited." And that was designed by the city leaders, and we still use it in talking about Carson, is there is such a great future here. There's still an opportunity to shape the environment we live in, to create a business climate, to create a residential climate, to give kids a place to grow and stay. That there is no limit to the future of Carson, and we're trying to keep it that way.